Yeah, family. So now you're welcome back to this channel. Now today, we are going to do our first video of the Get Hired series. Yes. Now what is Get Hired? Now Get Hired is a series that I'm putting together that's going to help you to get hired. Because a lot of people talk to me most of the time, and then their main excuse is that they don't have experience. You understand? Yes. So today I'm going to show you our first video. Now our first video is going to be more of how to get the experience, right? Because I know that with this type of thing, your mind will gravitate towards CV writing, like first off. But first of all, we need some experience because if you are writing CVs without any form of experience, whether professional or non-professional, like without any form of experience, what we are really is scammers. You understand? Yes. So now we have to go through this one, and then later on we are going to learn how to write the CVs. Later I'm going to teach you how to apply the procedures I took to be applying, and then getting returns, actually getting callbacks. Because when you're not getting the callbacks, your anxiety, you understand? Yes. So this is going to be a very fun playlist, a very fun series here. So stay tuned and then leave a like and then subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss even a single bit of it. And then I can promise you that if you go through all this ideally and then you do all the work that you're supposed to put in, you're going to be hired in 10 years. Now, to prove that this whole template, this whole procedure is going to work, I'm going to pick 3 or 4 people, 3 to 4 people, depending on the state of things. I'm going to pick 3 or 4 people and I'm going to mentor them to follow these steps exactly. And then we are going to check back in over here in 6 months. Yes, now I know 6 months is extreme to actually get some meaningful work, but I've done it. You understand? Yes. So yes, we are going to check back in with those 4 people in 6 months. Yes. Yes, now that brings me now for those 6 months, what you're going to need is consistency, right? Yes, now I'm going to also make another series on how you can stay consistent through our coding journey. Because coding in itself is all about your consistency, how you can stay consistent and then get moving in that respect. All right, so now the very first thing I want you to do, and don't even worry about jobs yet, is to get good. You understand? Now, to get good, I need to build projects. Now, no matter your field of study, you can create your own projects. You understand? If you're a developer, you can build an application, a tool, a website, a mini game. I mean, anything, a lot of stuff. Yes, that are going to be proof of your skills. Yes, and now this is our building phase for our CV. Remember, yes, now these are going to be proofs of your skills. Projects will give you proof of your skill. You don't need someone to hire you before you work on projects. Yes, now I know that goes on set. Now, once again, if you're a designer, you can create logos, redesign your favorite brand packaging, make UI work. Now, these are really fields that have endless project ideas. There's endless opportunities. You understand? Because you're a designer, you don't really need. You can design for anything. You can design for your local soccer club. You can design for anything. You understand? You can websites, even for website development, you can design for your favorite artists. You can do a lot of things. Now, marketing, draft a campaign, create a product yourself. A product doesn't even have to be that good. I mean, you claim to be a marketer. The fact that you can market it itself is going to speak for itself. And that's why this is not just do projects, it is get good. Because you're supposed to get good. You understand? Yes, now you can run small ads on social media with your own money as a marketer, and then you're going to get, they don't even need to know that you ran ads while you were making this project, while you were marketing this project, right? Yes, yes. So now the key point at this stage is that don't just think about ticking your boxes, right? The main goal is to get decent, now to create work that you'll be proud of, to show off. Because yes, once you build this, you want to show off. You understand? Yes, now I'll go deeper on developer projects because that's our lane, of course. We here on the channel, we are developers and we know what we want to do. Yes, I'm going to go deeper into projects that will stand out. You understand? Yes. Now when we get into the CV section, you're going to see that now out of these all these projects you're going to build, it's not everything that can go on our CV. I mean, it can be there, but it's not going to get you any results. You understand? Yes. So we are going to see all of that in a bit in the next video. Yes. So now that's it. So our first step is to build a lot of projects. Build projects. So now the very second thing I want you to do is to work for free. Yes. Now don't walk away, don't stay your face, don't frown your face or anything. Don't be disgusted. You understand? Yes. Now we have to work for free. You understand? Nobody wants to work for you. Nobody knows you. No one trusts you to that level. Yes. Yes. So now I have to work for free to build more proof of real work. You understand? You need more proof of real work. Yes. So you have to work for free. I have to acquire your skills so that you have solid proof that you can offer this skill. You understand? So that people know that you can offer this skill. You understand? Yes. And then when you get really good gigs, even for this free stuff, you can put it on your CV, right? If you get really good gigs, they can go on your CV. Yes. Now, ways in which you can do this is to offer your skill to small businesses. Now, startups, your your friend's side hustle, you understand, your local shop. You can even offer to me if you pitch me and I feel like I need a service, I'm going to do it. You understand? Yes. And I know I'm making this series too. I'm going to help you. Yes. Pitch to me, pitch to anyone. Like you can work for free. You understand? Yes. Now here's the secret. Focus on giving them so much value that they want to shout you out. Now give them so much value that they feel like they've robbed you. So they want to do something for you. You understand? Yes. They'll give you testimonials, they'll give you referrals and then everything. Yes. Now when the work is done, you need to get permission to share the project. Yes. Now, of course, I want you to share to show this off if you are comfortable, of course. Now, there are ways to show off your project. You understand? Now, I don't know how it is for your field, but for our field as software engineers, you can go on GitHub and then you can host all your projects there. And then this will be a real life project. Trust me, these are very important to the recruiters. You understand? Yes. So these are our real world projects. And then you can also, if you want to take it a step further, you can share it on social media. You can share it on a whole lot of platforms and then get yourself some traction. So, yes, so that when you're including the links in your CV and stuff, you'll be good to go like that. Step three is to hire yourself and build for yourself. And so now, regardless of whether your free pitches worked or not, I want you to still hire yourself and build for yourself. Because as a developer, as a marketer, if you market something that really mattered to you and then you made it work, now that's a good thing to have. You understand? As a discussion point, maybe even in an interview, and so that's good to have. Yes, now I want you to hire yourself and build stuff for yourself. I want you to automate some parts of your workflow as a developer. You can make a budget tracker for yourself. Now, this tool is going to solve a personal problem for you. You can create a portfolio site. Yes, yes. Now, again, I wouldn't recommend that this goes on the CV. Well, it will be on the CV as your portfolio site, but not as a project. Yes, we are going to go through all this when we get to the real CV session. As a designer, you can redesign your school logo, any business's logo. You understand? Hire yourself, do something for yourself, create a logo for yourself, create a personal brand for yourself. Like if you're a designer, right? Create something for yourself. Yes, and make fake brand, now fake in quotes. Yes. Now the point is that even if no one is paying you, you are creating real value. And now this value is going to build your experience. And then it's also a good thing for recruiters and people who want to hire you to see that, oh, in your spare time, you are doing all this stuff for yourself. You understand? Yes. Our point four, I want to talk about volunteering and joining communities to work on group projects. Yes, sir. Yes. So our point four is to volunteer, right? Yes. Now this is another gold mine that people sleep on. It's community work. Yes, sir. Now you can join open source projects. Again, for my field, this is a big game changer. Open source projects like your favorite tool, your favorite. You can try to contribute to VLC. Now that thing has a lot of problems here. If you write in a very low programming languages, you can try to. I think it's written in Rust. You can try to go through that side. Yes, I can contribute to something meaningful. Yes, now at this point, now this down here, I know it's really should be up there, but again, we are trying to build ourselves. We have no experience. Now, for more experienced people, this would have been very up there, you understand? But we are trying to build from zero, really. Yes, so four is to volunteer and to join communities. Now, these experiences are going to give you exposure to teamwork, deadlines, and then real impact. You understand? Because most of the time, once you end up in these work environments, you're going to be on the team, even if you're a freelancer. Maybe they have an in-house designer. You can be hired on contract basis. They'll tell you, oh, do this for us in 2 months, do this for us in 6 months. You understand? So it doesn't really matter. This is always good for them to see, but you can work in a team. You understand? Now you can even join hackathons, design challenges, coding competitions, anything that gets you practicing your skill publicly. Now, but there's I have a community myself. Yes, TechSphere. Well, there is no I in team, of course. Yes, so we have a community for that. Yes, so we have a TechSphere. We even have a repository where we have beginner to advanced projects that you can just go through and then be building and then be practicing. Yes, now some are just for practice, some are just for fun, and then some can also be built. I don't really like some can even be startup ideas if executed correctly. Yes, so I want you to check that out. And that's also going to be in our description over here. Five, I want you to go get some certifications. Yes, now what does this say about you? Yes, now again, these certifications are for free. I'm going to link some resources where you can get free certifications. I know, like, you're literally trying to get a job, right? You don't have that much money, of course. Yes, so but yes. Meanwhile, I'll recommend that you actually invest some money into your education. Yes, and buy the courses. Do what you have to do. You understand? Yes, but if you don't have it, it's fine. I'm going to link some free resources in the description. then you can use that same value. You are chasing skills, you are chasing proof of your work. You understand? Yes. Now going through any form of certification. Now, mind you, these certifications are not really that easy. You understand? Yes. Especially the ones on HackerRank. You are going to be given code challenges. Think about DSD now. All these problems that you have to work through, and if you work through them, you are going to get the certifications. Yes. So now think about it, and then the recruiters they know this that that's what it takes to get a certificate. You understand? Yes. So now think about it. How would it reflect on you? It's going to reflect very well on you. Yes. So now I recommend that take you get yourself a certification. Yes, now if you're finding this very useful, I consider that you leave a like and then you subscribe to the channel so that anytime I post, you are going to get a notification and then you are going to be able to access me a little bit that easier. And then even if you don't give a damn about me, maybe you don't really care about me, but that's fine with me. Yes, you can help out the channel. You can still be a good human being. You can help out the channel. And then yes. Now that's what jokes. Let's get back to yes. Now at this point, you have a lot of experience. Now you are ready, answer because we came from zero. Then you have, so let's say you put even a month on all of these steps, right? You take a month to do all of these steps, and then this shouldn't be really hard to do since you're probably unemployed and thinking, okay, maybe you want to switch careers or something. Yes, or you're trying to break into a field like good, but still, even though yes, now 1 month should be enough for each step. So now at this point, I think you're internship ready. That's like yes. Now this again, this could have been really up there, but to save you a lot of, should I say, pain. As I'm coming from zero, really like yes, you can't just get internships right off the bat like that. You understand? Yes. Now here's why internships are last on this my list. Once I have done everything above, you're no longer just someone with no experience. Now you're exactly the type of person that these companies want as an intern, or even more, probably even more. Now yes, I'm very sure they will want more for you if you have gone through all of these things. And if you apply, you have got projects, you have testimonials, you have certifications, and you have visible work to back you up. Now, at this point, to get an internship, you're going to need a killer CV. You understand? Yes. So that's where the next video comes in. Now, so next up, we're going to learn how to write a CV that actually gets you callbacks. You understand? Yes. And then right after that, you're also going to learn how to apply very well. Yes. So if you have not liked the video yet, ask you to hit the like and then subscribe so that when we upload those portions, you're going to see it very easily, and then you can also benefit from that.